Hello everyone, welcome back to the map of mathematics. In this video we are going to solve this nice math Olympiad algebraic problem, and here we have n into square root of n minus n equals to square root of n, and we will solve this problem for the values of n. So that the very first thing we are going to do is, here first we convert this radical equation into the polynomial form. So that here we take y equals to square root of n, and you know that if we have y equals to square root of n, and when we take square on both of the sides, then you get here y square equals to n. And now we substitute these two values in the given equation, and we get the value of n is y square. So we put here n, or we plug n by y square into square root of n, and square root of n equals to y. And here we have minus n, and n equals to y square, and in the right hand side we have square root of n, it is equals to y. So here we need to take little bit simplifications, and we multiply y square by y, and we get y cubed. So here we have y cubed minus this y square, and we move this y in the left hand side, and this whole equals to 0. So in the next step you will see here we have y be the common term, so that we take common y here, and we get y squared minus, here we get only y, and we take common y and you get minus 1, and this whole equals to 0. So in the next step you will see here we have two cases. The first case is we write y equals to 0, and the second case is we write y square minus y minus 1 equals to 0. So here you get the value of y. This is the first case, and now we again obtain the values of y from this case. So we can solve this quadratic equation. So in order to solve this quadratic equation, we will use here the quadratic formula. So now we write the coefficients of this equation, and we have a equals to 1, b equals to minus 1, and c equals to minus 1. And our quadratic formula will be looks like in this form: y equals to minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4 times of ac, and this whole over 2 times of a. And now we plug the values of a, b and c here, and we get y equals to, the value of b is minus 1, so we just substitute here, and you get minus times of minus 1 plus minus square root of b square, and we have minus 1 square minus 4 times of a is 1, and c is minus 1, and this whole over 2 times of a is 1. So in the next step we need to take little bit simplifications here, and we obtain, this is minus times of minus equals to plus 1, plus minus, here we have the square of minus 1 equals to plus 1, and this minus times of minus equals to plus 4, and this whole over 2. And in the next step we have y equals to 1 plus minus 1 plus 4 is square root of 5 over 2. So here we get the golden ratio. So this ratio is known as the golden ratio. So now we divide this values in two cases. So here we write the positive value, which is 1 plus square root of 5 over 2, and here we write the negative value, which is 1 minus square root 5 over 2. And now we back substitute the values of y, and in the start of the problem we will put here y equals to square root of n. So we back substitute this value. Square root of n equals to 1 plus square root of 5 over 2, and here we write square root of n equals to 1 minus square root of 5 over 2. So in the next step, in order to find the values of n, we need to take the square on both of the side. So here we take square and this square. Similarly here you take square and this square. So we now open these two squares and we get the values of n. So in the left hand side you have n equals to, in the right hand side you will open the square of upper term and you use the nice, very well famous formula. So it is a square plus b square plus 2 times of square root of 5 and this whole over the square of 2 is 4, and you will obtain the values of n is 5 plus 1 is 6 plus 2 times of square root of 5 over 4, and after some simplification you will get the root of this equation is 3 plus square root of 5 over 2. So this is our first root of this equation. And now in order to find the other roots, we will solve this case, and in this case these are gone and you get here n equals to, we now again open the square identity here and you get a square plus b square minus 2 times of ab and this whole over 2. So here when you simplify the term, then you get the value of n is 3 minus square root of 5 over 2. So this is the second root of the given equation. And now we move towards given question statement. So here you have our first case, which is y equals to 0, and when you put the value here you get square root of n equals to 0 and you get n equals to 0. This is the third root of the given equation. So now I will write all the three roots of n here. So you get n equals to 3 plus minus square root of 5 over 2. So these are the two roots, these are the one root, and these are the total three roots of the given question. And this is our final answer. And thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos.